Hello. Hi, Susan. How are you doing? We fish. I'm also just working on getting a bit of a playlist going. How's everybody's day been? I'm going for spirits right now, but it's a slow go. So, hello. I decided to keep the spooky theme a little bit longer. Also, the crow staff feels like I'm talking to chat, which is kind of fun. Trying to debate what the vibe is today for music. Unsure. Hi, Zeph. I was literally just about to make a joke that I'm adding James Marriott to my playlist or to the queue, and then I'd summon you. Based and real. I'm just making a bit of a queue, and then I'll get the screen going. I don't know how to make it just continuously go when I tab out. Does anyone know how to do that? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's something I've always meant to look up because I felt like I could always do writing besides playing, just so I could have the both screens open and not have the pause menu. I'm trying to say things right now and it's not working, which is a great time to stream. Nope, no clue. Yeah, it's all good. I know there's some way to do it. I just don't know how. How's everybody's day going though? I hope well. I'm still recovering from vampires. Oh God, my heart. Oh, it's so good. I don't want to spoil too much because Zeph is here, but there's probably a setting somewhere that always keep the window open. Exactly. Yeah, it's something I just gotta look up, and one day. A great thing to say is somebody with ADHD. It'll happen at some point. Oh God, something broke. Okay, I've set up a bit of a queue. Let's get the actual fishing looked at. How's the music compared to my voice, by the way? I was on the bus for like half the day, but other than that, I'm good. Oh, I've had days like that. Those days are rough. Something broke. What broke? Ah, my fishing magnet. And I'm going to dance class about half an hour, but I'm excited to hang out here for a bit. Music sounds good. Okay, good. Something broke. What broke? That broke. Goodbye. Okay. We probably want to take advantage of pearls while the bonus is up. Pearls are like the thing. It's between pearls and treasure, I think I've been going for the most. Because I really want the butterfly wings you can get from treasure in this area. But I haven't had any luck yet, and it sucks. I think you can buy them. Like, I think there's a cosmetic person that you can, like, buy them from, but I haven't found them. I think they moved between seasons, and I haven't found them again. Like, the wiki says one thing, but they're not there. Oh, well. I wish I had done dance classes. Dance classes sound so much fun. Day did them for a long time in her life, and it always seemed like such a fun time. I went out for a walk this morning. I got Timmy's. Most Canadian thing ever. It snowed. It's been years since it snowed early November. I'm surprised. It'll probably melt by the end of the week, but I kind of like it. I missed the snow. Yeah, it was about it took me an hour, I think, because I went to Timmy's and then I went and got Subway. Convinced myself out of the house and that the snow isn't scary. I'm so much more cautious since I broke my foot about walking now. I'm so careful. Also, yeah, my current uni has free open classes every week, so I've been tagging along with my flatmate. It's been so fun. That sounds amazing. I do really miss the school environment in some ways because of that. I really miss learning things. Hi, Annie. I brought the goose back. Honk. There we go. I am so happy. I'm glad. Do I have... I wonder. I'm just trying to figure something out. I wonder if I have enough spaces to do this. There we go. Why not? The spirit of modding and VIPing all the regulars in my chat who show up despite me streaming once every few months. Did I even get any? I got pearls. It's been a year. That's crazy. Oh my god. I didn't even realize it's been a year. I think I missed my anniversary. Somewhere in the middle of the not streaming hiatus, but I thank you, Zeph. I really appreciate it. It's supposed to start snowing on my birthday this weekend. I'm so excited. Annie, you want some snow from Canada? It snowed a good couple centimeters and it stayed. It's gonna melt because it's raining the rest of the week, but I mean that's an odd sign. We haven't had snow in November in years in my part of Canada. Not any that stayed for a day at least. It's fine. Hi, Kit. How's everyone doing? I can't believe it's been a year of giving your Prime to me as well, Zeph. That's awesome. Hand over the Bezos money. I don't know why, but I have such apprehension about streaming sometimes, and then when I get into streaming and then everyone's coming in hanging out, I remember why I enjoy streaming. Please, snow. I'm going on a hike with my friends, and snow is so much cooler than rain. Yeah, I love... There's a specific time in Canada that we only get rarely these days, but it's when there are still leaves on the trees from everything turning and you get the snow on top of the leaves. And it's such a cool contrast because I live in a part of Canada that has a lot of sugar maples. So they have the bright oranges and the bright yellows that you get that make fall really pretty. And the contrast of that against the white snow it's really picturesque. I do really appreciate the part of the country I live in. I miss going on hikes a lot though too. Hikes especially, come this time of year, it's so lovely. it still hurts my heart a little bit thinking of that one post Scar put up about how much he hates fall, and I'm like, oh, I love fall so much, but then again, I'm very lucky where I live in Canada that we get beautiful falls. Hi, Koi. I didn't realize the little stream avatars could dance like that. That's awesome. Koi, I was very close to just pulling up Skyrim today, and I'm thinking about it still. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god, you guys got a hype train going? Thank you for the sub kit. I appreciate it. Hype train. I think there's I ran a discount or something on that too, but that's a higher amount of money. Twitch was very much shoving the give discount down my throat today. Hype. It feels apt that battle cry comes on right now. Also, I'm so close to level 50 fishing. It's gonna happen. I want to. I don't even know how many hours I've sunk into this. I'd be a little scared. Feels a Minecraft energy with the song. Who do you think I picked it up from? It's such a good song. Not quite awake at the moment, but if you play Skyrim, my eyes will shoot open like a sleeper agent. I was thinking about it. I was thinking of you. Skyrim was very close to being picked to being played today, and it wouldn't have been like I'd start from fresh. I just kind of wanted to jump in with whatever character I was playing last and just see where I was. Although I was playing it through a bit modded, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, I need to play Skyrim modded. Oh my god, fun. Yeah. What was it? I had completed the Companions quest line. I had completed the Thieves Guild, and I think I just completed the Assassins Guild. I'm not sure where I left it off though. I also know I married the Huntress. And I downloaded the multiple companions in your party mod, and I'm a Khajiit. And I have Khajiit companions. I have Inigo, the modded one, and then I have Carjo. Because of an old YouTube series that I can't imagine the humor dates too well, but like, there was a time. This is like the ideal, the pearls and treasure. That's real. Yeah, early YouTube was a time. Hey, look, Koi, I just caught a twisted koi. It's you. Not quite. I summoned you. Also, I love how Zeph has a founder's badge. That's awesome. That's deserving. That's awesome. I actually have my It's So Great I Love It. Yeah. One of the OGs, truly. Kit has one too. Nice. I didn't realize it's been over a year since I got affiliate. I missed that anniversary, probably in that hiatus of me not streaming for a little while because I thought I was going to move and then I didn't move and then I was away on vacation and yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Zeph, I can't hear this song without thinking of that reel I sent you. on Instagram of James's tour group teasing him and belated affiliate anniversary. Nice. Yeah, I don't even know when that would be. I should probably check that. I'm not sure when I got affiliate. I definitely mentioned it in the Discord, so that might be a way I can look it up. But yeah, no, there was the tour I really wish I went to with James Marriott, but thank you for the level 1 hype train. 'Tis appreciated. Look it up right now. It's Only Love is one of my faves from the album. Yeah, me too. It's one that definitely I've repeated a lot from this album. But when James was on tour, there's a reel of him that I sent Zeph that's like, he's singing It's Only Love, and then tiramisu comes up on the screen, and he's like, that better not fucking be tiramisu. It's tiramisu. And it's just because the people running the screens are trolling James, and it's so funny. And now that's the only thing I can think of when I hear this song. It's so funny. I really wish I went to that tour. My God, I wish I went to that tour. It's so fucking funny. It really is. I haven't seen it. So funny. Yeah, I found it showed up on my Instagram feed. I spend a lot of time just scrolling Instagram these days. It's so bad. Give me back my Tumblr doom scrolling time. Although that's coming back a little bit with vampires. Because the community for vampires is very active on Tumblr, and it's great. You see so many clips from his tour on TikTok. I have massive FOMO. I know! It sucks, because he came decently close to me as well, so it wouldn't have been too bad for me to go see him, but it just didn't work out at the time. Next tour, if he comes back to my area, Canada. TikTok to see James clips. There, it's bad. No, Zeph, don't do it. No, I'm kidding. I have a lot of personal bias against TikTok, but... And then I say I'm on Instagram, so like it's which corporation do I feel like spending more time with? Yeah. Well, the only thing I think I used it like once. And I didn't like the fact that I couldn't really mute it that easily. Like, at least with Instagram, I can I tend to watch a lot of things silent because I'm listening to my own music or watching my own videos while scrolling. So I watch a lot of things with subtitles, but I'm definitely addicted to Insta. Yeah, me too. That and Tumblr. Not as much Twitter these days. I'm a little worn out of Twitter. Vampires, like the vampires community on Twitter has been actually pretty good. It's brought back a lot of I don't mind going on there anymore. Like, I can enjoy that part of Twitter, but I'm pretty tired of the rest of it. I'm not gonna lie. Hours I've spent scrolling is absurd. Yeah. Yeah. The doom scroll is real. I might go put on, let's Spotify radio this song and see what else it brings up, because this is kind of my jam right now. I like old music. Twitter's my toxic situationship I can't end. That's so real. No, that's real. Like, I can't let it, like, you'd think after so many years of the toxicity we've been through, and I wasn't even there at the beginning, like, I'm coming at it even more dated than a lot of, like, even I didn't spend much time on Twitter until late, like 2022, which was past a lot of the worst of it. And I came onto Twitter to basically talk about fanfic, and I'm pretty sure discuss Among Us, because at that point I was watching a lot of Among Us content, because Corpse and Valkyrie and Saikuno were my main ones. And then it kind of evolved into MCYT. And I haven't left. Yeah, I've been deep into fandom tweets since 2017. It's been epic highs and lows. I was kind of like, I wasn't on it for a while. I spent a lot of time on Tumblr, and then I just wasn't for a while because I was pretty busy in life, and then pandemic hit, and I fell right back into being in fandoms. And it hasn't changed. And honestly, it is a good thing in a lot of ways because it did bring back my creativity, which I was desperately missing for many years. So I really wish I could get into Tumblr. It takes a little bit, but I enjoy the community a lot more on Tumblr. It's a lot chiller. I don't feel like I'm walking on eggshells like I do on Twitter sometimes, like. All right. Okay. I have a cue going of chill old music. Hope you're in the mood for 80s music because I kind of queued up a bunch. Our 80s are late 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, basically. That's my music taste. I want pearls. I desperately need more pearls so I can keep upgrading things. And I have gotten only one pure lucky spirit ever. Like, it's not great. I am trying to work my way up towards getting the one fishing rod they offer for the Halloween event. And I need 30, so we're getting close. I have a couple more days, so. Just to find Twitter the easiest place for me to make fandom friends. Yeah, I think that's about it. Like, I'm basically on Twitter for the people these days, like the people I follow. And then I don't know, Tumblr, it's easier for me to ramble about things, so that's why I think I spend a lot of time there too. Like my 1 a.m. rambles about Pyroscythe yesterday. Or today. I don't have to deal with the Twitter character limit. But Twitter is definitely the place where I met all of you guys, so like I have nostalgia there too. I don't know. It's just good to have online communities, and I think I'm pretty grateful I took the jump in making the Discord that we have as well for like the online friends I've met. So that way, if these social medias ever do go down, at least we have one method of contact that still works. Speaking of which, Annie, I don't know if you use Discord, but I can send you an invite on Blue Sky if you'd like. It's just a Discord I have running for basically all my Twitter moods and a couple of Tumblr ones. I do like the communities in Tumblr. I kind of wish those were a little bit more popular. Yes, your Discord is my saving grace. I love it there. Yeah. I'm glad I took the leap to make that, and that it's a very chill place. Knock on wood, we've never had any incidents, and we just hang out and chat about fandoms. Ooh, Grove. Grove time. We pray we get a treasure spot. Like a treasure spot with a good percentage. Give me one of those 7 to 13 treasure spots. No spot. Very chill vibes. Yes, that is the goal. Real life is stressful enough. We need chill time. And chill time is online time for me, to be honest. I think that's a big mindset change I needed to make, was I needed to step back and just think of it as the fact that I go on there to chill out. And that's helped a lot. I'm taking a step back when I feel overwhelmed. And then, I intend to take breaks and then I come back from the breaks earlier than planned. But hi, Sunny. That's why I like Blue Sky. Yeah, I tried. I don't know. It's just I need to get better about. I don't know. Blue Sky is not the first thing I open. Sadly, I find it's Tumblr these days. Actually, and here's where I'm talking about the '80s vibes. Okay, I guess we're going for pearls here too. Let's see. What's the? Oh, that one gets me more XP too. Okay. Billy Joel was the first person I ever saw in concert. A lot of people on Blue Sky. I mean, a lot of the people who moved there after Brazil, I feel like stuck around. Like, I feel like there's a pretty active, like, duo community there still. But I don't know. I really only cross post my posts onto there, but I don't go on there that much. I am, but I don't go on there nearly enough. I do go on to see Zombie Cleo's activity because they post a lot on there. Them and Lagundo seem to be active on there, so I don't know. I have hope that if Twitter ever goes down, that people would go to Blue Sky, but I don't know. I don't feel like there's something missing from it still. Honestly, I just wish Twitter got out of corporations' hands. I was supposed to see Billy Joel last year, but he canceled his tour. It was so sad. Oh no, Kit. That's sad. I saw him. There was a. This is gonna show my age, but there was a. Of course, ad break. There was a time when he did a tour with Elton John, and that was my first concert. It was amazing. They duetted Rocket Man and Piano Man. It was so good. That feels like that's something that I don't know if I should have had as a first concert because, like, how do I live up to that now? Appreciate everybody for watching the ads. That's so cool. Yeah. That was a really fun concert. I mean, you get me talking about concerts and I enjoy concerts, so I've been to a couple. Oh, my fishing line. Good thing I have so much more. Okay. I was doing something. I was pulling up the list of concerts I've been to. That's right. Because I made a list at one point. There we go. Train was another one. Train was awesome. I've loved Train my entire life. Ever since I heard Drops of Jupiter as a kid, it's been one of my favorite bands ever. Or they are. So they put on an amazing concert. I've seen One Direction. That was wild. I've seen both One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer. It's kind of crazy. It was a tour where 5 Seconds of Summer was opening for One Direction. I've seen Mariana's Trench a bunch, like 3 or 4 times now, I think. Arkells are awesome. If you're ever looking for music recommendations, Arkells. They've got a really cool pop sound. Talking about concerts I've been to. The band is spelt like this. Yeah. Actually, I could queue up one of their songs because why not? It's a chill vibe stream today. Oh. That might have frozen things. Oh, God. Never mind. Thanks, Spotify. It's fine. I did see Matchbox 20 recently as well. They were very, very good. I love Matchbox 20. Okay, did that work better? That worked better. There we go. Ah, depleted. Doing very good on pearls. Hopefully I can upgrade one more thing. I really need spirits. I don't know. I need somebody to imbue their luck of spirits on me because I've gotten one pure spirit ever. Then again, I caught my first oh my goodness, I caught my first mythic treasure the other day that I've ever caught. So that was fun. I didn't get the butterfly wings though. I'm really trying to get the butterfly wings you can only get from the tropics treasure. At least we got a good amount of pearls. Yeah. Still not enough. Because I think everything I need is like at least 2. Yeah. Or at least 3. Oh, nope. Oh, good. We can upgrade the crab pot. I don't know if that's exactly the priority right now. Okay. Still trying to go for pearls of treasure. So at this point, I caught the lucky, or that pure spirit on a whim anyways. So like at this point, still not used to the swamp layout. I like what they did with the trees for fall though. Yeah, this is the Arkels. Might turn it up a little bit just because it is very good. Treasure. Any plans for the rest of the day for anybody? It's a holiday here in Canada, which is why I have it off. But I know Zeph said they were going to dance, which they might have already disappeared to do. I'm putting together some plans to maybe start a forever Minecraft world on scratch or from scratch on stream. I might have some ideas. So I'm thinking about that. I do want to stream a little bit more again. It is good just to do for fun and hang out and chat with people. Especially these, I mean, other than these type of streamings where I'm just fishing, but... I don't know why, but the web layout of my Twitch stream continuously refreshes it, so it just always says, welcome to the chat, welcome to the chat. I love your streams. I appreciate it, Kit. I like this like fishing vibes is just so perfect for when I just feel like chatting and hanging out. I was playing with the idea of actually doing Vampire Survivors on stream, but that game like kills your bit rate. So I think I'd have to put a warning on the stream being like, yes, I know the quality is terrible. That is just what this game does. You must understand. But it's so addicting. I still gotta finish Tavern Talk with Day as well. Day and I have a couple of games we're debating playing. It's a holiday in the US too, so I'm catching up on Hermitcraft episodes. Yeah, that's fair. I've watched my fair share of Hermitcraft so far. Oh god, who have I watched? I've watched Jem, I've watched Etho, I've watched Zed, I've watched Ren, I've watched Cleo, I've watched Joel, I've watched Mumbo, Grian, and I think I was working on Corrales. I just kind of just went through everybody. Impulse is probably one of my favorites to start off with, though. Or Grian's reaction to Impulse and the giant hole he dug. I still need to do the Hermitcraft rounds. I haven't had the chance. That's fair. I'm still anxiously awaiting B-dubs. Like I'm even a member on B-dub's YouTube channel. Just so I can watch it early, and he hasn't released a video yet. He's just like it being encrypted off in the woods somewhere, and I don't know where. I think he's neighbors with Etho, I think is how it worked out. And it's like, it's his season because everybody's talking about running around on horses. Like, where is that guy? This should be his moment. Of course they are. Yeah, like we all knew it was coming. I think him, was it him, Etho, and Corrales are neighbors, and I'm just sitting there being like, oh good, so everybody with the voices that I can literally fall asleep to or really enjoy listening to, because like I didn't watch a lot of Corrales last season, but I really like Corrales, so I think I'm adding him to my main POVs. Also, I'm excited for whatever Joel's doing, and the fact that he's like, I'm going to be more insane this season than last season. And I'm like, how? What are you going to do, man? I did like his list of goals, too. Just being like, make B-dubs like me, even though I'm going to be murdering all the horses. Like, Carlos is such a builder. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I loved his base last season. I am. Tango is probably my main POV though. It's time I accept it. Like, I'm at all the Tango streams I can be at. I watch his episodes. I mean, I was doomed since Decked Out 2. I love Decked Out 2. I've played with the idea of like downloading a map with Decked Out 2, but I don't know what my reaction skills would be like, and I'm a little scared that I'd be terrible at it, so we'd have to see. I'm so ready for Decked Out 3. Me too. And I'm low-key very happy and very excited that Impulse and Skiz are helping with Decked Out 3, because I imagine that's a huge weight off Tango's shoulders to have two of his friends helping as well. And I know Jevin already offered help as well. And Doc's going to be like right beside it, so I'd imagine he's probably going to too. I'm so excited for Decked Out 3. Come on, it's like gothic mansion built on a mountain. Ugh, I can't wait. You know, you sit here and there was like the Hermitcraft hiatus and like I was enjoying vampires, but like it wasn't quite hitting the same because the hyperfixation was kind of dormant there for a little bit. And then Hermitcraft season dropped, and then Vampires episode 7 dropped, and I got dragged right back in, and now it's all I can think about again. I was writing this morning, at least, again, for the first time in months. That felt good. Hello, John. Yes, fishing. Fishing while listening to 80s music. It's a vibe. Or not 80s. This would be early 2000s. Ooh, Polish Brow. I am very excited for Decked Out 3. I do have the Hermitcraft Season 10 map downloaded. I might just do a stream where I run through that one day. But my computer's been doing some weird frame dropping and glitching stuff, so I might have to run some checks and clean some things out before I attempt that, because I'm a little afraid. And I might launch it in a modded server or a modded launcher so I can install some entity stuff to make sure my computer doesn't die. Ooh, Polish Pro. I'm glad. Some of the names you see on here are funny. No, something broke. What broke? Ah, fishing line. Yeah, let's go. Can only have what? I wasn't aware there was a parody for this song. I might have heard it, but like Captain Spark. Oh, of course. Yep. No, I get it. Yep. Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, that's fair. The ADHD goes hard when I completely forget things until I'm actually reminded of it. I really miss... I wish I had screen recorded that one stream Sneak did where he just listened to Minecraft parodies nonstop. It was probably one of the funniest streams I've ever watched of his. So he's just singing along to like all these Minecraft parodies, and they're like some of the less heard ones. So like there are some interesting ones in there, and it was the best. It was like 3 years ago, that stream though. I realized I've been like following MCYT content. I'm gonna be hitting my 4-year sub anniversary in Phil's stream in 6 days, and I'm scared. That's so long. The funny thing is the timing, because I mean, if you know the DSMP roots, it still amuses me that my sub anniversary for him, the annual one, is on the 17th of November. But I think it's the same as Havarti's, which is hilarious. Means I've been watching for like 5 years. Yeah. I realized I've been living in my apartment for 4 years now, which is wild. I haven't lived in the same place, for context, for more than 2 years in like a decade. I've been on my own for a while. Time is not real. Yeah, no, it isn't. Yeah, no, time definitely isn't real. That's been a big thing on my mind lately, too. Ugh. My goodness. Ah. Thank you, Sunny. 6 months. Oh my God. The milestones in chat today. I need to stream more often. Jesus. Thank you, Sunny. Yeah, I just realized January 1st I watched Phil and MCCI for 5 years. That's crazy. Time is a flat circle. Oh God. Like, I don't even... My first stream was techno. I think it was techno breaking out of prison. I think. Like my first live stream that I caught, because I didn't get into MCYT until much later. One of my IRLs showed me some videos, and I've been stuck here ever since. Showed me animatics. Mine was January 6th, Doomsday, and nothing else happened on that date. Nothing else whatsoever. It's crazy to look back on, eh? Ugh. Pyro put out an announcement in his Discord being like, Twitch mod applications, and part of me was like, because I kind of miss doing it sometimes. Ooh, uncommon treasure. But the only thing is I'd have to like be getting up before work, and perhaps it is finally something that convinces me to get out of bed before work, but I don't know, not quite yet. Nothing happened that day ever, just a regular day. It's crazy to look back on that being my roots. I mean, like, I still have it listed in my like Tumblr in terms of fandoms I interact with, and I still reblog art of it, at least on Tumblr. I look back on some of my writing from that time, and my God, I was on something. Gotta get going, but it was fun chatting. It was good to hang out, Kit. Hope to see you again soon. I hope you have a good day. And thanks again for the sub. I don't know. Next year, my schedule might be a little bit more weird, so maybe I'll be able to do some more streaming again. I think I like this early morning a little bit more than later. I don't know. It's works a bit more for me, I think. But who knows? Maybe I'll do late night streams again. I do miss... I don't know. I gotta get the actual, like... I keep thinking about it, but I really want to play survival Minecraft. I just haven't gotten that itch back yet. It was fun when me and Zeph did it on a whim the other day, or like a few weeks ago. We just logged on to my private Minecraft server and just mined for a while. And that was fun. I don't know what I'm missing though. I don't know if it's I need to start a new Forever World or I need to play something modded or I don't know. That itch is there and I clearly enjoy the fishing aspect. But it's just fun to sit here and just it's definitely the ADHD, but I'm also usually doing something else while I'm fishing. Whether that be writing or playing another game or doom scrolling on my phone. Who knows? This song single-handedly made me want to learn the piano when I was growing up. I didn't. I mean, there's always time, but play me a melody. Not really sure how it goes. Sad, sweet, and incomplete. We haven't had any other frame drop issues, right? No. Okay. Something about this genre of music is always called to me. I don't know. It's that older music. The tattoo urge is coming back. And I think it's going to be something having to do with music again. I want another music tattoo. Just listen to a song on repeat for hours. Yeah. I really love this song. Need rather me. I believe this is killing me. It's one of those songs I've heard my entire life and I'm still not tired of it. I can get out of this place. La, 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 da, da, da. It's just so good. I do still have my old guitar. At some point, I just need to convince myself to restring it and reteach myself how to read sheet music. It probably comes to no surprise that I was a band kid. There was about 7 or 8 years there where I was playing guitar and alto saxophone at the same time. One through school and one just because I wanted to learn guitar. Let's go back. I guess we're doing... Oh, no, there we go. I just love the sound of a piano. It's such a beautiful instrument. One of my relatives has a player piano, and I love player pianos. They're so cool. If anyone knows specifically what a player piano is. I wish they weren't so complicated to move. If I'd ever own a house, who knows at this point. But my partner can play piano, which is always a crazy thing to me. Because I don't really think of him as musical, but he went through a lot of years of piano, so... See, forget about life for a while. The little crow staff is very cute. I might have to keep using the crow. I had the spider one on in terms of the MCCI cosmetics. I had a little spider for leading up until Halloween. But I got the crow one, so now I like him too. I should have logged on to RuneScape during the Halloween event, but I did not. I like getting the cosmetics that you get from that as well. Crow's very fitting. It is. 'Tis very fitting. Though I kind of always just pictured the community as you can be whatever you want to be. I don't know. If there was ever going to be like a little funny thing about it, I pictured us all hanging around a tree. Very Guardians of Gahul-esque, I suppose. I really need to watch that movie again. I have that movie, and I keep seeing people talk about that movie, and I'm like, I have to. Like, even if I didn't really like the storyline, because it didn't stick very close to the original books, but then again, they were trying to shove 15 books into a single movie. The animation was very ahead of its time. And I kept seeing, like, videos of it on Twitter. And I was like, my God, like, the year it came out and how it looks is insane. Back when movies were a lot more human generated. Unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, more unfortunately nowadays. Back then they were doing it right. Losing my religion. I feel like the music I listen to is like very late night soft rock vibes. Like, this is always what I default to. Is that too much? I really gotta buy a radio again. I miss just having a radio. I kind of got substituted with Spotify essentially with music off my phone while I'm doing chores. But I miss just having the vibe of having a radio. I pulled all my CDs out. I got rid of a bunch, but I still kept some. Should actually use them for their proper use. Actually play them on a radio. Then again, you can get CD radios pretty cheap these days. I'm very much back to debating collecting physical media after everything with video games these days, too. Physical media rocks, yeah. I have, like, there was a while there where I would collect quite a bit, so I have, like, Supernatural season 1 to 10 on disc. I have the entirety of White Collar on disc. I have, like, the first 2 seasons of Scorpion. I really liked Scorpion when it came out. But I never finished it. I think I only watched the first 2 seasons. What else do I have? How to Train Your Dragon. I only have the first 2, though. I need to buy the 3rd. What a trilogy. Oh, my God. Talking about movies that are incredible. Especially across an entire trilogy. God, I love that movie series. At one point, I just need to give in and get some How to Train Your Dragon tattoo. I think I'd get, like, Toothless tattooed just on my arm somewhere. Stack of vinyl CDs, DVDs, and VHS tapes. I got a couple VHS tapes. I don't have as many as I'd like, though. I got some vinyl, too. All my vinyl is, though, I think it's Nate Wants to Battle. Because I bought the vinyls of my favorite albums of his. Then again, I think my next money drop is I'm going to save up a bunch and get some of the stuff off Gem's merch drop, because I really like Gem's merch drop. And a lot of my old clothing needs to get phased out at this point. I could do with some new t-shirts and such. There's only so much mending I can do with my clothes before it's like, okay, it's time I retire that shirt. I pulled out all my old sketchbooks too. Sadly, I mean, I did used to sketch by hand. Day does a lot of art, so there was a period in my life when I joined her and I was doing some sketching. But one of the houses I lived in my many years renting, my room flooded and all of my sketchbooks got like soaked. So they're all very misshaped, sadly. To disagree. I also have far too many journals for one individual. I need to get through some of them. I mean, I do still keep a notebook on me. I have a notebook I just kind of carry around with me for various ideas that I like to write down. I have a notebook for like my fandom ideas and my fanfic ideas and my everyday thoughts. And then I have a notebook for my original writing. That's a slow work in progress. I still would really like to hit 1,000,000 words on AO3, and I'm close. I think last I checked, I'm only like 50,000 off. That would be a fun milestone to hit. I wish a video game. You're right, though. I really wish video game discs and stuff still existed. Like a lot of my Switch cases, I have them, but they feel so empty because it's just the game cartridge. They don't even have like the little information books like my old DS games did. I don't have any of my old Game Boy boxes, sadly. I mean, to explain how hardy the Game Boy Advance cartridges were, I just threw them loose into a pencil case, and that's where they've lived the entire time I've had the Game Boy Advance, and they're fine. Literally, one of my Game Boy Advance cartridges, it's Legend of Zelda Four Swords, it actually got run over by a car, and it's still playable. It's fine. I miss that version of media. I'm pretty sure I could go grab my Game Boy Advance and turn it on, and even though I haven't played it in months, it's still got battery. I'm pretty much, I can nearly guarantee it. Same can't be said for my DS. My DS Lite, sadly, is very dead. But my 3DS is still alive. And I have a Wii, I just don't have the things to plug it in, I don't think. Made to last, yeah. My Game Boy Advance is a beast. I love that little thing. My Switch is sometimes starting to show its ears, which is concerning. I just need it to live a little while longer until I decide between a Steam Deck and a Switch 2. Although I'm definitely leaning more towards Steam Deck, I think. My friends saved up, what was it, 2 years ago? And for Christmas, they bought me a PlayStation, like a PlayStation 4. I want to get more games for that, too. I have, speaking of Supernatural, I have, what was it? I have Last of Us. I have all the Uncharted games. What else do I have for my PS4? Fish Magnet. I think I bought Subnautica for it. I think I also have Skyrim for it. What am I going for? Treasure. Yeah, why not? The nice thing about having like the generation behind consoles is a lot of the games are pretty cheap, which is awesome. Especially in like used game stores and stuff. Those are the best. Come spring, I should definitely go wander a couple of those stores in my area and see what else I can find. I'm just going to repair that because that's useful. I was watching Supernatural again the other day, but then we hit one of the most painful episodes and I couldn't continue. So then I started watching Castle. Only ever had a Wii and a DS before getting a Switch once I had access to adult money. Parents were very anti-video games. Yeah, I didn't have an actual console for a very long time. I had handhelds, but that was about as far as my parents ever let me get. Well, my dad has a PlayStation 1 that still works. So technically the first game I played was, I think, Spyro, but it could have also been Muppet Racing because everyone else had Mario Kart. I did Muppet Racing, but that game was actually a lot of fun. And I've really debated seeing if I could find an emulator for that game and playing it on stream once as a one-off because like that game was ridiculously fun. Actually, if I'm going for treasure, I may as well. I also didn't let myself get into video games for the longest time as well. Got very stuck in that binary female only does Barbie things for a long time, which was only reinforced by the small town I grew up in. I'm very grateful to my dad, though. He was always he didn't care what I played with at his place. He made sure that I had both or all. I was playing dinosaurs in my Barbie house there, like it was. Or Hot Wheels. I still have all my old Hot Wheels. Those are fun. I should get those from where they are at my dad's. I love those. Hot Wheels and Lego. Those are ones I definitely still play with. Although I did see Mattel was releasing K-pop Demon Hunters dolls, and I'm like, I shouldn't. But I think it's like tomorrow too, so I don't even know. Probably not. I gotta do some money saving before Christmas. I have been playing Fire Emblem again, though, and that's been good. Day was playing Fire Emblem with her roommate, and he's really only played the old Fire Emblem games, and I didn't get into Fire Emblem until Three Houses. And then I think last recorded 660 hours to Three Houses, and now I'm playing it again. Uh-oh, here we go. It's fine. And Sims. Ugh. Not quite as much anymore, actually. What was people's first video game they remember playing? That I'm curious about. Because mine was probably Muppet Racers or Spyro. Or I would have to say, I think Pokemon Sapphire, I think was the first Pokemon game I played. Sims Kingdom, that's fair. I remember I spent a lot of time in Sims 2. That was the one Sims game I played a lot of. And then I, for some reason, kind of skipped Sims 3 and went right to Sims 4. But I think it's more I just really enjoy building houses in Sims because, God knows if I'll ever own a house. So building dream houses in The Sims is about as close as I'll get. Unless something changes in my current life, we're just existing. And that's about as far as we're going. Such a great Wii game. Since my parents didn't have a computer, that was the closest Sims game they get me. I suppose I didn't. Yeah, I mean, we had a computer, but I was technically allowed to play RuneScape, so I did have some video games. Because I played RuneScape, and I did Club Penguin. What else was close around that time? I think it was mainly those two. Oh, and I had a disc copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 that I got out of a cereal box, which also shows my age. Roller Coaster Tycoon, what a game. Oh my goodness. Like, probably the first game I would say I really got into, though, is actually COD Zombies. Because me and the high school, I was friends with a lot of guys in high school, and I still am. My friend group is mainly guys. And we played a lot of Call of Duty Zombies. Because that was about the one thing they could convince me to play. That or Left 4 Dead. I don't know, I really like zombie killing games. I still probably have far too much skill in COD Zombies 2 with the amount of hours I put in. I think the record I did was I made it to level or round 20 by myself on COD 2. That was pretty insane. That was quite a catch. That, like, triggered everything about my fishing rod. Boosted. Jeez. Okay. RuneScape was quite a fun time. I used to play RuneScape online with my friend. And we'd call each other on our landlines and talk that way because Discord didn't exist yet. Remember when cereal boxes had free stuff in them? That was actually really cool. Yeah. Remember when cereal boxes were fun? It's crazy how much technology has changed even in my lifetime. I can't even imagine my parents. Like, computers and games that we play these days would be completely alien to even me as a kid. I had a Scooby-Doo DVD out of one once. Nice. Scooby-Doo is awesome. Scooby-Doo is one of those shows I think you could always put on and I will always be entertained. Old cartoons were so good. I mean, there are good ones now, but, like, just the old ones hit different. I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo. I'm trying to think what other ones would have been around that time frame. I also spent a lot of time watching. Oh, hey, Anna. I also spent a lot of time watching. Come on, Family Channel. About the time that Wizards of Waverly and stuff was coming out. I had a TV in my room. I thought I was so cool. It's just a little box TV. Same here on Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes is the best. Oh, yeah. Witch Hat. Looney Tunes. Yeah, no, I think Looney Tunes is another one I agree that you could put on anytime. That, the Muppets, I really love the Muppets. Tom and Jerry, yep. Mhm. Oh, Tom and Jerry is a very good call. Tom and Jerry is very funny. I didn't give a full appreciation to Avatar until I watched it through like incomplete a few years ago now. What a show. Like Avatar Last Airbender. Oh my god, that's another one I have on disc. I have it on DVD. I should watch it again. That's such a good show. I it's hard. Like I love redemption arcs for characters, and Zuko's in Avatar is one of my favorites I've ever seen in media. That it's so well done. Oh man, great show. Yeah. I never watched Korra, I'll admit that, but I was also very very sad about who wasn't in Korra, so I couldn't do it. I love the original Avatar so much. So much. Day showed me Gravity Falls last year, and I had never seen Gravity Falls at all. And that was a fantastic show. Holy cow. What a good show. Gravity Falls, Owl House. We've watched a lot of good ones lately. There is a lot of good media. I'm thinking out loud now. We still got to get caught up. Her and I were watching Castlevania Nocturne. We haven't watched the newest season or the newest season of Dragon Prince. We're a little bit behind on those two. Trying to think, there's not really any movies recently that I've watched though, like in terms of new movies. It's been a long time since I've been to a theater. Gravity Falls is one of my favorites. I watch it every Halloween time. That's awesome. Gravity Falls is great. It is very very good. I enjoyed my time a lot. Phineas and Ferb as well. That's a good show. I think a lot of like the shows I'm all naming are ones that like the creators are well known for very much loving and still interacting with the community about. And I think that's what makes a lot of them fantastic for me too. Is they still feel very alive and loved, and you can tell the amount of time and work that got poured into them. My friend Day loves Gravity Falls. Like very very much loves Gravity Falls and has for years. I want to rewatch Full Metal Alchemist as well. Brotherhood specifically. I never watched the original. I, I'm I'm a little bit harsh on some things like that in terms of I am very much one of those people that it's like if I read something or if I know the media first, I will have a hard time liking the movie that comes out about it. 10 to 20. Oh, I forgot I have the different texture on for my torches. Whoa, it's a little bit glitchy. Flash warning. Okay. I don't see. There's a 10 to 20, but not 7 to 13. Mm-hmm. Ah, am I not gonna? Oh, 7 to 13. Hello. Mm-hmm. I want to watch Nightmare Before Christmas again soon. I watched Corpse Bride for the first time a little while ago, and that one was very, very good too. It's just been a while since I've watched Nightmare Before Christmas, so. Although I have to say, one of my favorite holiday themed movies that I don't think gets talked about enough, it will always go back to Rise of the Guardians for me. That's an amazing movie, and I don't feel like I see enough people talking about it. It's just, it's so good. The story, the characters, who's in it, like it's just, it's all so good. Okay, I might be sitting down and rewatching Rise of the Guardians at some point. I love that movie. There's a genre around that time frame that I very much love. And it's like, it's Rise of the Guardians. I love Tangled. I'll forever love Tangled. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, there's just a lot of good ones around there. Can't hear the song without thinking of Sneak from The Realm now. God damn it. Excellent movie. The animation is so good and the character designs are so good, right? I hate the fact that I am very good about associating music with stories. Like, I know that is how I write fanfic. That is how I write a lot of things. But I also, there are certain songs these days after being an MCYT that I'm sitting here being like, now all I can think about is Snake. Oh, it's fine. That and anything by the editors, which I absolutely blame Fit for. How dare that man? Ooh, research meter. I will never forgive them. Yeah, me neither. That or Phil's a Minecraft or no, Selbit and Radiohead as well. I think. Was it Radiohead? I think. Ugh. What was it? The song. This is where we need Kit, and Kit already left. But the song he played when he got left at Purgatory, was it Radiohead? I think it was Radiohead. Ugh. I also can't listen to the Creator Music Box disc without thinking of Phil or others. Yeah. Musical associations, my beloved and loved. I need the Realm season 2 to appear, please. Also, heads up, ad break coming in about 3 minutes. I need the Realm season 2 though. I miss it so dearly. But then again, I have Hermitcraft right now, so I think I'm fine. Even just the Hermitcraft streams. I know there's a Phasmo stream happening right now that I'm probably going to go back and watch the VOD for. That's a good amount of treasure. I don't know if I might have that. I'm going to cry. I can't believe it's been so long. The Music Association is still there. Yeah. I mean, we can always pull out Creature by Half Alive because I immediately think of Phil's Hardcore World because of Wolfie. I think I have all these. God damn it. I'm never going to get the butterfly wings. I'm convinced. It's just never going to happen. Yeah, I already have that. I already have that. I already have that. I already have that. Yeah, I need to find where I can trade in these tropical cosmetic cores. Because I don't know where I can. And I think I have enough for what I need now. Because I think I need 100 just to buy the butterfly wings. Is it 100 or is it 200? Well, I definitely have at least that by now. At what point do I give in and just rewatch QSMP 2? Or the original QSMP? Because, like, I miss QSMP so much sometimes. Like, so much. I miss Phil and Fit hanging out. I miss Phil and Foolish hanging out. I miss it all. I don't like change. Ooh, Wayfinder data. Yes, please. Let's go for spirits, I guess. I listened to the Fall Out Boy cover and changes to this song the other day, and that was very good. Fall Out Boy is so good. It is. It's very good. Fall Out Boy feels like one of those bands that's pretty solid from that time frame. Ad break. Fall Out Boy and MCR. I think I'm always gonna be an MCR girly though. My Chemical Romance is just like they've been with me for so long. I always love the jokes that MCR spawned as well. With if you play a single note on the piano, which exact note you play can summon a whole horde of people. I looked about attending their like reunion tour, but it was something ridiculous for tickets, so it just didn't happen. I do miss music show vibes. I need music shows to come back. I know Day and I were talking about one in December, but I don't know if it ever got confirmed. Amazing song. I love this song so much. I also can't hear the song without thinking of wildlife. Concert long time. I wish Weird Al's on my like concert bucket list essentially. I have a bucket list of people that I'd love to see, and Weird Al is very high on that list. I've scratched off a few at this point. Like Matchbox 20 was one that I had on my list for the longest time, and then I got the opportunity to go see them. They were amazing. I really, really wish I had seen Tragically Hip. This is the only issue with liking older bands is like, unfortunately, a lot of them are slowly becoming too old to be on tour. Sad. I feel like I should have been born in the 80s for my music taste. I'm not gonna lie. Like this. My friends very jokingly refer to my music taste as basically being like your parents' music taste, and like I wish I could say they were wrong, but they're not. Need 7 more. I need to still go find like all the stashes, but that's for a later time. Weird Al seems very fun. Like in terms of being on concert, and he always just feels very, it feels like he still understands the what we like to see, and he's very in touch. He's very chill. Gives very Keanu Reeves, basically, the music of movies. Or music, yeah. I can't think. I can't speak right now. I hit an hour and a half of streaming and my brain died. Puts on a great performance even on smaller stages. Yeah, that definitely very much appreciate the artists who are in touch like that. To be honest, one of my favorite concerts I think I've ever been to was Stephen Page, who's the front singer, or used to be the front singer for a band called Bare Naked Ladies, which I know sounds ridiculous, but like they did have some comedy music as well as some very good music, and that's another band I'm pretty nostalgic for. But the front man ended up getting kicked out, and I saw him in concert after he'd gotten kicked out, and it was just him. And like, holy cow, he put on still an amazing performance. He sang Old Apartment a cappella, and it was awesome. I love that band. If I Had $1,000,000 got played a lot growing up. That there's like this greatest hits album of their music that my mom and I used to listen to all the time, and we listened to it enough that we actually wore out the CD. Like, Disney's Chicken Little movie. That's awesome. I loved that meme going around of the I hope they sing Pink Pony Club, because I saw a clip of the Bare Naked Ladies doing that. Them singing it in their concert. I love seeing that across multiple. It's funny. I know somebody in my Discord today posted about Weird Al singing Pink Pony Club, and I'm like, that's perfect. Ideal. It feels like he's allowed to basically get away with anything. He can do anything he wants. It's chill. Totally his vibe. It is. Like a lot of his old song parodies are the first things I think of when I hear old songs. I was never that into Star Wars, but he did this cover of American Pie when he told one of the Star Wars stories, and I think actually legit that's one of my favorites he's done. I don't know why. It really itched my brain, right? I always forget that American Pie is like a ridiculous length song though. I think it's something it's long for a song. I think it I want to say it's like 8 minutes, but I could be wrong. Speaking on artists I wish I got to see. Can you imagine seeing Queen and David Bowie? Ugh. Did things freeze? I was keeping an eye on my stream manager and it looks like things froze. They're still calling for more snow. Jeez. Yeah, no, okay. Things are all good. My tablet's just being weird, that's all. Pulling a very techno blade and keeping an eye on chat and everything through my tablet. Treasure. I still need to get sound bites of Day saying treasure and fish. It's like 8 minutes. And fun fact that Weird Al covers, I learned that Anakin is Darth Vader. Yep. I don't even know if I watched Star Wars before I listened to that song. Because I didn't watch Star Wars all the way through until like high school. Because my friend found out I hadn't seen it. So we watched it all. And I think we watched it like OG order. So we watched it 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And then I've seen a couple of them since then. But Star Wars, I don't know. It never really dragged me in. I have a couple of friends who very much love Star Wars though. So. Heard the song way before I watched the movies. Didn't see them till like after high school. Yeah, I think it was just after high school for me too. I am playing with the idea. I know it's a little bit ahead of time, but my birthday is in a little over a month, and I actually have it off for once. I also have the day prior off. So, I mean, my birthday present this year to myself is I think I might go get another tattoo. But I was also debating potentially doing a birthday stream. I haven't for a couple of years, but I feel like that might be fun. Maybe not on my actual birthday, but like the day before. Last year for my birthday, I went out and played pool with a bunch of my friends, and I kind of want to do that again this year. It's very chill vibes. Another reason it's showing I was born in the wrong era. I enjoy playing billiards. And I'm pretty good at it actually too. Birthday stream. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. At least my birthday's December 18th. So I could potentially do a birthday stream December 17th and be, well then again, I don't, well yeah. I don't know. I tend to have a lot of people also call me on my birthday, so maybe I'll do it the day before in terms of a stream. Could be fun. I had a couple of ideas. I'd like to play more on the server I pay for as well. I feel like I need to get back into streaming that again. That was fun. Hi, Small. Morning, love. Just popping in to say you're amazing. Have a wonderful stream. School time. I hope you enjoy. I hope things go well. I miss chatting with you. I hope you're doing well, Small. Mhm. What am I looking for? Double glitched rods. I should have went for. Oh, I appreciate you, Small, though. Miss you too. Aw. Yeah, I'm not quite on Twitter as much these days anymore. I'm on it on occasion, but not as much anymore. That's why I was chatting with a lot of people. I'm still pretty active in my Discord, though. At least I wasn't for a little while, but we're good now. Had some family visits and got busy there for a little bit. The last of which is happening on Thursday, and then should be back to my more regular schedule again. Everybody manifest my talk with my supervisor goes well tomorrow as well. They're offering us gross shifts, and I'm hoping that I can talk her into making an exception for me because they schedule us a year in advance. And I don't like the schedules they put out, so I hope. I like having my Thursday, Fridays off. It's a one-off that I have today off because it's a holiday. At least in Canada and apparently the U.S. I don't know what holiday it would be in the U.S. It's Remembrance Day in Canada. Is it also Remembrance Day in the U.S.? I forget. Also, isn't U.S. Thanksgiving coming up soon? Because it's usually in November. Veterans Day? Okay. Yeah, so it's for the same thing, just different names. Okay. Yeah, because ours is Remembrance Day. Although I didn't have it off last year, so I don't know if it's a new rule that they're giving it to us, or at least just I work in finance, so maybe it's just a bank holiday. I don't know. The 28th and 27th off for Thanksgiving. Your Thanksgiving is so close to your Christmas. I mean, I know it's still a month away, but like that's still it's pretty close. Ours is like middle of October. I think I might stream until the 2-hour mark, and then I think I might call it today for myself. I got some things I gotta do, and I want to chill out for the rest of the day. But we still got a couple minutes then. Got about 10 minutes. Hopefully no more. Let me double check when the next ad is supposed to play and if I can delay it. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's for a while, not for a while. Okay, we're good. I gotta figure out a better time for me to stream, though. I think if I wasn't so tired after work, that would be more viable. But I spend all day talking to people because I do customer service, so streaming is a little much for my social battery most days. I mean, potentially on my days off, I can get back to at least doing once per week, and then we'll go from there. Who knows? I do very much enjoy streaming because I get to hang out and chat with you guys. And it's good for me to stream earlier in the day anyway. Although we could do some one-off nighttime streams. I feel like those are when I'm back on that Minecraft grind, though. Because I tend to just go caving on those streams. Is this one just, if you ever see me go live on a random evening, I'm just going to be starting up a forever world and just seeing how far I go? Because I've never actually beaten Minecraft. I've never like played all the way to the end. I don't think I've ever actually been in the end, at least made it there by myself in that sense. I beat the Ender Dragon, but that was with like other servers, and I didn't really feel like I contributed much. We should beat the dragon on on Runcraft as well. Like my private server for my Discord. Although I did see that once Vampire's SMP finishes, they are talking about releasing the plugin. And I'm not gonna lie, the idea of playing a one-off server where we play as vampires and humans sounds very, very interesting to me. I wonder who else I could rally together for that. I don't even know if I'd have to really think about it though. I think we'd have to truly random chance roll who's the vampire. I'm not gonna lie. Vampires is very much on the brain. In fact, that's probably what I'll be watching later while I'm chilling and playing Fire Emblem. Just catching up on the videos I haven't watched from Vampires yet. I really wonder what Martin was doing in the last Vampires episode, because like I barely saw the guy. I'm gonna have to watch his episode. He's usually one of the first ones I go for, but this after Sunday I've been a little bit busy, so I haven't had a chance yet. I got through Cleo and Pyros and Scott's. What a good... I just can't stop thinking about Vampires SMP. It's such a problem. It's just kind of ironic that I'm talking about it while this song's on. I feel like there's some type of message there. I think I am going to slowly start working on wrapping it up. We're hitting around that 2-hour mark, so I have a few more moments, but I'm just going to start slowly chilling or slowing things down a little bit. But yeah, I think I want to aim... I don't think I'll be able to stream Thursday because I am seeing my parents one last time before they go away or go back home. But maybe Friday I could potentially stream something. If I just boot up Skyrim, that might just be what we stream. And I just play Skyrim and play through some quests. It's definitely a consideration. Or Vampire Survivors. I got quite a few games in my Steam library I could honestly go through outside of Minecraft. But I'd also really like to boot up a stream where we go through my personal server again, because there's been a lot of building on the server I have with my Discord friends, and I think it needs to be shown off. I think it's very cool. So. But yeah, it's nearing in a couple moments before. So let me see who's around to raid. I mean, we got about 5 minutes still. But yeah, I think either Friday... Yeah, I think Friday's going to be the best bet for next time I stream. Or next time I'm going to aim to stream. We all know how that goes with me, apparently. I say one thing and then I can't stick to a schedule to save my life, but we'll see. You can either do Skyrim, I can do more fishing, we can wander around Minecraft. There's a couple things I can do. I could start my Forever World that day. We'll see. I do like the idea of starting a new Forever World again. One that I'm really driven to do. And I found this really cool biome. I found this like seed that's just a cherry grove on an island, and I thought it looked really cool to start as a like place to or my spawn. So I'm gonna set it up a little bit more, but I think I'm leaning towards doing that at some point. I'm just gonna give myself some of the rare trees and just like build up a little bit of the supplies and then turn on survival and go for it and see how far we get. Because it is an isolated island in the middle of the ocean, so I'm gonna like give myself dark oak trees or just like 3 of them and have to replant them and go from there. I just really like building with dark oak and spruce, and I'm nowhere near that in this seed, so we're setting things up for that seed still. Mm-hmm. All right, chat. We're getting near the point that I'm going to send you to somebody. Is any of the... Let me see who's around. But yes, this was a fun stream, and I appreciate the subs. 'Tis very much appreciated. Seeing who's around. Oh my god, Hypno streaming on Hermitcraft. Let's go. Of course I'm catching something. Wise spirits. Okay, well, something. Let's see. I think I'm going to send you over to Water Bunch. Thanks for the stream. See you next time. Yes, it was very fun. I think I'm definitely going to plan for Friday, I think. Or at least aim for that. Yeah. Friday, I think. I don't know if we're going to... I'll probably try and aim to do an earlier stream, because early streams seem to work well for the friend group I got. But we'll see. Perhaps I shall do a late night stream at one point. We shall see, but I do want to stream again more, so fingers crossed we can keep that motivation going. In any case, I'm going to work on sending you over to Watermunch, and I hope y'all have a good night, and I shall see you next time. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me while I rambled for 2 hours. Have a good one, guys.